Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip? And she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's the first. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show on the face.
So she became China's first UFC champion back in 2019, became a two-division champ in 2022, and most people believe, Daniel, that Weili is the best 115-pound fighter in the world.
I believe she's the best. I mean, even in the losses, she seemed to be the best. We saw her beat Carla Esparza the way that she did. We saw her distance herself from Joanna Jędrzejczyk down in Singapore. And it seems as though now she's going to bring stability to this weight class, a weight class where the belt's been passed around quite a bit. But tonight she has a big challenge on her hands if she wants to stay the champion. Because once again, when you're staring at a hungry young challenger like this, you can leave nothing or take nothing for granted.
And I think that's been a big part of Weili's success, right? Keeping her feet on the pavement, focused on the task at hand. And we'll see how it goes for her here tonight in a matchup that she is favored to win.
Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Zhang Weili.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Now lands a solid punch there. And a nice job, at least. Oh, how good was that judo toss?
Nice transition.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Zhang. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position. Oh.
She's got her back now. Zhang's in half guard. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. That's a powerful strike from bottom position. Zhang's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, she might be in trouble. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Oh, nice hook.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh, man.
Oh, big elbow. There's that left hand. Immediately gets the underhook. Battling for hooks. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice head kick.
Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands. What a fight so far.
Everything is going good. That's what I'm talking about. Keep taking her down. You control everything on the ground. So take her down.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. At times, it looked as though she was literally trying to punch her face through the floor.
Yeah, she's trying to punch her face through the floor. That's what she does, though. I mean, that is her calling card. That is what she's known for. The moment she gets down, it is just vicious. Ground and pound from the top position. She is a master of posturing. She is a master of control. And the moment she gets an opportunity, she really does brutalize you.
Second round underway. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Oh, she lands another strike to the body here and really just continuing to punish her opponent's midsection here in this round, just like she did in the previous one. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, nice.
Able to check that kick as well. Zhang going for the body, missed with that kick. Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. Shevchenko's able to protect the eyelid. All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Able to block that one. Beautiful. Oh, you gotta like that, DC. She caught the kick and immediately counters with a perfect takedown.
She got an opportunity. As you know, this young lady, every opportunity she turns and uses to her benefit. She did exactly that.
Zhang's in half guard now. All right, full guard now, DC. She's, ooh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, she got it. How good is that? All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your opponent, but do it in a way that you don't lose all the work that you put in to gaining such a dominant position.
Shevchenko's right back to the full mount here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That was beautiful, just like we practiced. You know what? She was ready to go down in that last round. Now, you should have finished her off.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Eats a jab there. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to be chasing her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! Vicious combo there. Shevchenko's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Oh! Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. Zhang gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. With conviction to the body. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Man, yet another strike is thrown by her, and it lands right on that calf.
She said that was the game plan.
She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more that's going to end the night.
All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance, either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the grappling.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
She's going after that.
An elbow! Setting up a sub here.
She's starting to advance. It's very deep now.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Here we are. We're in the fight now. She's got to keep pressing. She's going very hard for this armbar. And she may just get it, but in order to get there, she's got to be patient. And once she gets the arm extended, push her hips up into the back of the elbow to make her tap. And now she has her back.
Shevchenko's back in full guard. Couple hammer fists there for good measure. Final seconds of round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You got to snap out of this, right? You can go all day, okay? I need you to wake up. Your cardio is way too good for this. You've trained way too hard.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Shevchenko's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Well, not in the stoppage zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse because she has not moved her head. She has got to move her head before she starts to see the strikes coming in her direction. Oh, that hurt. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Straight right hand, but she misses.
Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Zhang.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Trying to kick the leg out. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action is at a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Lands a nice leg kick here. It got checked.
Shevchenko gets back up. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, lands a hip toss now. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. That was a slick transition. And now she's in mount. In the half guard.
Shevchenko's back in full mount. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Shevchenko. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Zhang's back into full guard. Oh, she's got the guillotine choke here.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, what a beautiful transition by her there. She gains the side mount to counter the guillotine. And now she's trying to lock in on it.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Valentina just gets up.
Shevchenko's back in full mount. .90 seconds now to go in this one.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Valentina Shevchenko.
She is so dominant from the top position.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse. Oh, nice.
Oh, she's got her back. All right, so a title fight they'll be talking about deep into next week. We'll show you some highlights over those epic 25 minutes, but at the end of the day, I gotta think the champion did enough to retain the title.
She did enough to retain the title. It was a very close fight. It was a very competitive fight. But these are the two best fighters in the entire world. She was pushed to her limit, but she got the job done and should retain her title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Zhang.
The bantamweight queen retains her title here tonight, and a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
She did everything she intended to do in this fight. She knew where she held the advantages, and she stayed in her lane to retain her title.
I wonder if she would trade her new belt to you for one of the old ones.
She won a lot of the old ones. The old ones are better. Actually, I want them. Why do you think I'm
Don't
hanging
say
around
that.
this?
You'll have, by the time this game comes out, you will have
Why am I holding on
a
to
new
those?
belt.
Yeah,